Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and let's take a look at the 1967 United States quarter dollar, the US 25-cent piece. In this coin, as you can see, it says 1967 on the bottom, Liberty at the top, In God We Trust over here on the left, and of course it's a little worn there, and there's a reason it's worn, and that's because it's 52 years old. And so we get a lot of questions about these saying, look, the coin's 52 years old, what's the value of it? And it turns out that the value of it is 25 cents. It has not changed in value since it was produced in 1967. Now, why is that? Well, one of the major reasons it hasn't changed in value is because in 1964, the United States stopped making quarters with silver in them. And so those coins are all worth $3 or more because of their silver value and because of people have collected them, and some people have actually melted them down. So if you can find one from 1964 or earlier, you have a good value in the quarter. But if you find one from 1965 or 1966 or 1967, they're not worth anything more than face value. What they did in 1965, knowing that they were pulling the silver off the market, was they produced a tremendous amount of them. In 1965, they did 1.8 billion of these coins. In 1966, they did 800,000. And in 1967, the year of this coin, they did 1.5 billion. So when you add those all up together, we get about 4.2 billion of these coins were made over the 3 years. And so they're just not going to gain in value. Is it nice to have in your collection? Sure, it is. Is there any way to get one that has any value? Well, even if you get this uncirculated, this particular coin may only be worth between $1 and $2 uncirculated because they made so many of them. They did do a proof version, and the proof version is going to be worth more, but it's generally going to come in what they call a special mint set. So you get the quarter and the $half and the dime and the nickel and the penny all in one set. And those will be worth more if they were proof. But in general, if you have any 1967 quarter, um, you're not going to get much over 50 cents for it in any shape. In some cases, even the uncirculated ones are worth less than $1. Now, what's the side look like? Well, we can see that it's a copper nickel clad copper. So see, this is the cladding on here. This is a copper nickel mix, this silver, and the nickel brings out the silver. And this is the interior of the coin. It's the copper. So they put a copper nickel mix over the top of a copper center. So it has the same center as the old US pennies. And then this is a reeded edge. This one's a little worn over 52 years. And then on the back we have this, the great eagle symbol of the United States. And you can see these wear quite a bit. United States of America, it says, E pluribus unum, eagle facing to the left. Down here it says quarter dollar. And this one, if this particular coin had a mint mark on it, which it doesn't, because in 1967 they didn't do mint marks. But if it did have a mint mark on it for one of the later years, then the mint mark would be on the front of the coin. So here we have this right here, a eagle. He's holding a shaft of arrows. You can't really see them on this one, but this is arrows and they're facing this way. And there's a little tail feather coming down here below the arrows. And then this is an olive branch here. So we have the war eagle holding the instruments of war, which are the arrows, and then the olive branch for peace underneath. This coin is 5.67 grams, 24.26 millimeters in diameter, 1.75 millimeters thick. And if you get it, spend it. Or at least spend every one you get after the first one, because they're not going to appreciate in value. If you need them to fill your collection, great to get one. And they're nice coins, but they're worth a quarter, and they'll probably always be worth a quarter or 25 cents. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Good luck coin hunting out there, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comment section.